When I was nearly homeless, my local Salvation Army chapter pledged cash toward my move-in costs and kept my family off the street. Without their help in that pivotal moment, my story could have been very different. So today, I want to share 7 ways this incredible agency may be able to help you. The Salvation Army serves approximately 30 million Americans every year through local chapters, which serve specific areas, cities, counties, regions. Each chapter does things a little differently, so programs and requirements may vary depending on where you live. This video will provide an overview of some of their services, but it's up to you to confirm the details about how these programs work in your specific area. So without further ado, here are 7 ways the Salvation Army may be able to help you. First, housing services. The Salvation Army provides emergency homeless shelters, transitional housing, and even long-term housing assistance to those who are homeless. They also offer some incredible homeless prevention services. Homeless prevention is what helped me. These programs help people avoid homelessness altogether. So in my case, the Salvation Army offered a pledge toward my family's move-in costs. With their help and the help of a few other organizations in our area, my family was able to move into a townhouse in a low-income housing complex just days before we would have ended up on the streets. In some cases, the Salvation Army may be able to assist you with rent or mortgage payments, deposits, or other housing costs to help you avoid homelessness. If you do become homeless, their homeless shelters provide warm, safe places for men, women, and families to stay. In areas where they do not have homeless shelters, the Salvation Army can provide financial assistance to cover emergency overnight housing costs at hotels or referrals to other shelters, all sorts of services. The Transitional Housing Program assists many people in crisis situations with both food and lodging. These transitional services are specifically designed to serve the temporary displaced, those who are chronically homeless, young adults who have aged out of foster care, or those who have been recently evicted, divorced, or are fleeing domestic violence. The Permanent Supportive Housing Program provides supportive facilities for low-income seniors, vulnerable young adults, and homeless adults and their families. These complexes can be found all over the United States under various names, such as Booth Manor in Minneapolis. Second, utilities. In some areas, the Salvation Army can provide emergency help with your electric, light, natural gas, or other utilities. They can also refer you to other providers who may be able to offer additional assistance. Third, food. The Salvation Army combats hunger in America through a network of food pantries, meal programs, and community gardens. The food banks offer free fresh produce, canned goods, and healthy frozen items. The meal programs include sit-down programs with hot meals, mobile meal delivery services for those who can't travel to meal sites, feeding programs at shelters and senior centers, and more. The exact food programs may vary in your area, but if you are hungry, I will always recommend that you contact the Salvation Army for help. Fourth, clothing and furniture. This is a really cool offering in my opinion. The Salvation Army operates a chain of thrift stores to help fund their causes. If you live near one and you can't afford to buy what you need, you may be able to get a free clothing voucher or free furniture voucher that can be redeemed at their thrift stores. This is a service that has helped many of our viewers get free clothing and furniture. Fifth, transportation. Depending on your need and circumstances, you may also be able to get transportation assistance from your local Salvation Army. This could include ride shares, bus passes, gas vouchers for your vehicle, and more. Sometimes these offerings are limited to those who need help getting to job interviews or making it to medical appointments. It just depends on what's offered in your area. Sixth, medicine. If you can't afford your medication, they may be able to help you. Medicine is one of the things listed on the Central USA Salvation Army website as something they can help you with. But it doesn't appear that this is offered in all areas, so you'll definitely want to follow up and check on that. Seventh, holiday gifts. Most people recognize the Salvation Army's red kettles, bell ringers, and angel trees during the holiday season. The Angel Tree program helps around 1 million children receive Christmas gifts every year, and they are just one of many providers we found that offer free Christmas gifts for low-income kids. And of course, this isn't all the Salvation Army can do for you either. This organization is incredible. They offer disaster relief, LGBTQ support, rehabilitation, job training, and other services. They also offer specific assistance for veterans, seniors, children, survivors of domestic abuse, and victims of human trafficking. If you're looking for more low-income assistance programs, don't hesitate to contact your local Salvation Army, and don't forget to check out our other videos as well.